morning. My name is Father Rayappa. It's very hot, so I had to put my veil on my head. Sorry about it. So I'm going to read for you paragraph number 151 from Laudato Si, Pope Francis's encyclical on ecology and environment. There is also a need to protect those common areas, visual landmarks, and urban landscapes, which increase our sense of belonging, of rootedness, of feeling at home. Within a city which includes us and brings us together, it is important that the different parts of a city be well integrated and that those who live there have a sense of the whole, rather than being confined to one neighbourhood and failing to see the largest city as space which they share with others. Interventions which affect the urban or rural landscape should take into account how various elements combine to form a whole which is perceived by its inhabitants as a coherent and meaningful framework for their lives. Others will then no longer be seen as strangers but as part of a we which all of us are working to create. For this same reason, in both urban and rural settings, it is helpful to set aside some places which can be preserved and protected from constant changes brought by human intervention. It's a beautiful teaching from Pope Francis. We need to protect the old buildings in a parish or in a village or in an urban context. They are landmarks, and our ancestors have built them, and we feel proud about our ancestors. And these buildings should not be demolished. And even some churches, such a beautiful churches we had in the past, but now all of them were destroyed because the funding agencies, they gave so much money, and the people in charge of the old churches, they thought the money has come, I have to complete my project, so let me demolish. Even a good buildings, even good cathedrals were demolished just for the sake of self-interest. Some people want to put names on the slab. They never hesitated to destroy because their name was more important than the landmarks or urban settings or any monuments. So that is reality. So many cathedrals were demolished. So many houses, so many schools, so many landmarks, residential areas, they were all destroyed because they had to complete the project. Money has come. Some funding agency gave them money. The only motive is send the completion report. So Pope is denouncing all these kind of activities. We need to save everything. We are not destroyers, we are builders, we are creators. And those buildings, those cathedrals, those churches, those schools could have been a heritage sites. Some of them can be world heritage sites. Some cathedrals were 75 years old, 100 years old. They never hesitated to destroy them. They could have been a greatest piece of world-class heritage for the future generations. So Pope is also telling that there should be a common places. For example, in a village or an urban setting, there should be a park where people can go and build relationships there. And also everybody has the sense of our park, our park. Also they should have some conservation areas where animals and plants are protected. And they will have a sense of community, not only human beings, and also the larger community of kinship. animals and plants also people can include in their sense of community. So we need to dedicate some part of land in the village, in the urban or village setting. Nobody should touch the land in the future. That is Garden of Eden. No humans can go and do some activity there. It is a protected land for future generations. It is a wilderness. In other words, a piece of land which reflects the original creation of Garden of Eden. Wilderness, its raw, its beauty, its originality, God's creativity. So that kind of common areas should be um, uh, could be allotted, and human activity can be curtailed, and we can go and see it and appreciate it, and we can plant more trees, but you can never cut down single tree. So the people will feel proud to say that it is our forest, our magic of biodiversity. It's our larger family, and the children would be taught how to conserve, how to appreciate animals and birds. So Pope Francis is simply telling that build a community not only of humans and also of other creatures as well, and also plants, and also the elements of land, water, air, sky, fire. All of them belong to one family called cosmic family. Today there is a new word called cosmocracy. So this is the word that describes that we are all one. We are all brothers and sisters. Cosmocracy, otherwise cosmic democracy. So in which we are all part. I think St. Francis of Assisi, 800 years ago, he was the first one who led creation to cosmic democracy. Yeah. Until that time, only humans, they were the only one species living on this planet Earth. But St. Francis of Assisi tossed that idea. I mean, humans are not the center. The whole creation in which humans are included. When you say humans, you exclude everything. No chance for other creatures. It is exclusion. When you say creation, you include everything. It's inclusion, where humans are also part of it. So I think today there is a new consciousness is being born, and in which we understand that we are just a part of the cosmos, and also we are only one species in the larger kingdom of animals and plants. We are just a single species. There are about 2 million species of animals and plants, 1 million species of animals and 1 million species of plants. So we are just one species among 2 million species of animals and plants. When we realize that, we feel proud, and we see the whole. We have been fragmenting only humans, animals, plants. But when you say inclusion, it is integral ecology. You include everything, and now you see a big whole. So far we have been seeing only fragmented, small part of our grand universe, but now we see the whole. So that is the truth, that is the reality. So any separation is an illusion. So in human mind, we imagine certain things. So any separatedness is an illusion. So only union That is the correct paradigm. That is reality. That is the truth. I think Pope Francis is talking about this reality in the paragraph number 151, Laudato Si, encyclical on ecology and environment. Thank you. God bless. Thanks, boys, for behaving well.